Hello my friends, welcome to the metal shop. Today, I'm working on restoring this. It's either, they call it a counterweight, an axle counterweight, or cross member, balancer. I'm not sure exactly what the proper term is for it. Anyway, this bolts to the rear differential, and it's for NVH, or noise, vibration, and harshness. And my car doesn't, the Cobra, sorry, does not have this on it. Is it necessary? I don't know, but I don't like the way it looks even underneath the car with the two studs just sticking out there in the middle of nowhere. And guess what? If the bean counters at Ford, said put these on, the engineer said put this on, and the bean counters approved it, there's a reason for it. Takes away, a little bit of that noise, vibration, and harshness, then, I'm all for it. Same with, I got sway bars here. Here's the Ford's front sway bar. Ford put sway bars on the car for a reason. They're in the business of selling cars and making a profit. If they said, no, we need to spend the $50 a unit to put front and rear sway bars on the Fox Body Mustangs, and then they need them. So I'm putting sway bars on my Cobra. I'm going to put this on. This needs a little cleaning up. This is, used. I've got, the metal parts here soaking in evaporust. Coming out pretty nice. I'm just kind of alternating this bracket here, center straight down, this side. So counterweight, weight balance, I'm not sure. So anyway, I'm going to tack this with the Dremel here, the little ridge wheel. These things work pretty good. Give it a quick lick of paint, just a quick little fun little project, but and that you'll never see, but will make a difference. Don't know. Will I ever feel it? Don't know. Probably not, but it'll make me happy to have it there. So let's have a little time lapse of giving this thing some grief. All right, so I had to get a little bit more aggressive there with the drill and this wire wheel. Whoa. The little whiz wheels were just kind of falling apart. You saw me go through several of them. But kind of got a nice little sheen to this now. This is ready for some paint. I don't even know if I'll put some primer on it. I'm not going to even tape off the rubber bushings in here. It looks like they were painted previously. I don't know if Ford did that or what, but there's definitely some paint, some black paint on those rubber bushings. I mean, this is just a down and dirty project. It's not so much about looks, it's about function, and obviously I don't want it to rust. So I'll put, some good primer on that. Some of that self-etching primer and a few good coats of black, Rust-Oleum high performance paint there. I don't know if you can see that there's definitely some paint there on that bushing. And the bushings are kind of, they're still good. They're intact. I'm not even gonna attempt that at all, messing with them. That would be a lot more involved than I want to entail. So yeah, I'm gonna let this stuff continue to soak here in the evaporust. Maybe give this a little bit of a wire brush here. This is going to get a good lick of paint as well. Piece is in pretty good shape, actually. The bolts will come out nice. I'll give the bolts a lick of paint too. Even though this finish comes out really nice, this oxide finish or whatever, but it will turn to rust, pretty quickly without a coating. So anyway, let's get the vacuum over here, vacuum up the workbench a little bit, and you can join me in the paint booth. LOL. All right, so we're into the car. Just want to show you real quick what the original builder left. And it doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever how he did this or why he did this. Sorry about the terrible camera work. I am stuffed in the car, but he left the bolts in place. That's the spacer that goes in the rubber bushing, you know, so he left the bolts in the spacer. Why not just take this off and just leave a couple of holes here? Unless he intended to, you know, later on he was going to put the counterweight on or whatever. But this even got powder coated. The underside of this car is very nicely powder coated, and this was, you know, it's rusting now. And of course, I just coated these with, you know, like PB Blaster or whatever rust penetrant, so I can take these off. But why on earth would you leave? To me, it just looked ridiculous. And that's why I bought the piece. It's, you know, for function, and no one will ever see it, but I'll know it's here under the car. Balancing the counterbalancing, counterweight. Anyways, yeah, cool. All right, so got this piece relatively cleaned up. I think this was nicely powder coated, would be my guess. Sorry, I got my mask on. Just for the painting. I'm not that guy. Got all the loose scale and rust pulled off it, but the paint came up pretty thick. Like I said, I assume it was like a powder coat. This is really, here, there we go. This is really just kind of down and dirty. You know, just went after this with a wire brush and a little Dremel with the little 3M kind of Scotch-Brite discs on it. I'm gonna just hit it with some, I can think, some primer. A little bit of primer, a couple of coats of the Rust-Oleum, and Rust-Oleum Professional. Yeah, there's the counterweight. I'll show you the whole thing later. But yeah, let's give this a good lick of paint. All right, so got everything all nice and painted up. It's descaled from rust, primed, painted. Not that it super duper matters, but I got the, this is what the original builder had left on the car. So he's got the spacers and the bolts, and he had to come up with a nut system to leave those spacers on, bolted to the rear end. These are these spacers here. That's what those are. So anyway, just gonna get this bolted up. I'll take the camera under once I get this thing bolted up under there. I'm not gonna try and film the process itself because it's really tight under there, tough to get two hands where you need them, you know, so that you're on the creeper kind of on your side to make it happen there. And it's gonna look like, what's the term I love to use? It's gonna look like a monkey attempting to fornicate with a bowling ball. So yeah, we're not gonna show that. So let's get this thing bolted on and go from there. All right, so we're into the car. There she is, the rear axle counterweight. Dog bone, that's the slang term for it. So I'm not really sure exactly how it works. It's, you know, rubber mounted, so this has got, you know, a tiny little bit of give to it. It's got this bracket that goes over the top, and there's a flat, you know, on top of the rear axle here that little triangle piece of this bracket rests right on. So it definitely does something, cancels out some sort of nasty vibration and harshness. I mean, trust me, Ford put it on the cars. There's a reason for it. If they could have left it off and saved, you know, $10, $15 a unit, then they absolutely would have. So I'm a firm believer in that. They put it on there, I'm going to put it on there. Doesn't hurt anything. No clearance. Wasn't really that difficult. Probably would have been nice if I put a floor jack underneath just to hold it up. But really, those captured nuts there on the top side really made it go on easily. So anyway, it's not quite a YouTube short, but just a quick little video there of picking up a, you know, OEM Ford piece, rear axle counterweight, the dog bone, and cleaning it up and, just making it nice and fixing it up and priming it and painting it and, throwing it on the car. So I guess I'll do my closing from here under the Cobra. Thank you for watching. If you made it all the way through this video, hopefully we should be under 10 minutes. Please give me a thumbs up. Hit me up in the comments. Respond to all my comments. Please click subscribe. I love getting new subscribers. It's, channel's slowly but steadily increasing. Love it. Click the little bell so you get notifications when I put out a new video. I'm trying, really trying to crank out one a week, but we're getting a couple, 3 a month anyway. So as always, my friends, thank you for watching. Truly do appreciate your support. All right, from under the Cobra. Take care. Bye.